living your life without fear. It's something that most of us take for granted, that people fought and died for. It's something you don't know what it's like until you lost it.
I was born in Eastern Poland, and in 1943 the Germans came. They were retreating from Moscow and took the entire town and drove us to the railroad station, got on the railroad station, and next thing you know, we were in Germany in labor camp. And I stayed from November 1943 to American rescue us on Easter Sunday, 1945. That was the happiest days of my life. The GIs, I was trying to stay with them because that's the only one that had food. Nobody else had food. And in 1949, I managed to come, and my family, we came to America.
Growing up in Vietnam at that time, we are so poor that we used to watch people eat, and people would chase us away because we would eat maybe 2 or 3 times a week. My dad was a South Vietnamese soldier, and when the fall of Saigon happened, my dad went in hiding and he got captured. They took away a home, a family land, a rice field, and everything else. And my dad spent 8.5 years in prison, so it was left to my mom to raise 6 kids by herself.
2 American soldiers came over. I shut the locks of the gate and told us, "You're free. Go wherever you want to," but of course we didn't have a place to go. There was 2 GIs. One of them had an M1 rifle, and the other one was armed with a Thompson submachine gun. And just 2 guys, they came over and made things happen. It was a great day for Gawita.
When my dad got out of prison, we escaped out of Vietnam. It took 10 days at sea. We found out that America decided to allow us to come to America because of my dad's background. So we landed in Iowa with nothing but the clothes on our back and flip-flops, because that's all we had from the refugee camps. And that's where I call home now. It's a little town in Nevada, Iowa.
And wars will continue. The 5,069 All-Americans killed in combat over the past 101 years have not purchased us freedom in perpetuity. Only the dead have seen the end of war.
I went to Korea on 3 different occasions, and I went to Dominican Republic. I also deployed to Oxford, Mississippi in 1962. Then I went to Vietnam in 1965, came back in 66. When I was in Vietnam, I always told to everybody, there are those who served in Vietnam, and there be those who wish to have served. To be recognized among those who made the United States Airborne Forces what they are today, it is a great honor and a privilege.
Growing up, my grandfather used to tell us that the highest honor a person can do is serving their country. So to this day, I still remember those words. When I think of the 82nd Airborne Division, I think of the pride of paratroopers and the pride in our rich history and traditions. To think that you are part of these organizations and what it's done in the past and what's continuing to do, and how awesome the soldiers every day, or the veterans that went before us and fought so bravely in World War II and World War I. It's beyond honor, and really, it wasn't for those guys, I definitely wouldn't be here.
I love the Army, I love soldiers, I like being with soldiers, and I'm always going to be a soldier. It's a feeling that's hard to explain. It's a feeling of satisfaction. It's a feeling of a hard time too. All in a good way to say, I am airborne.